Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing comebacks and debuts of October and November 2023. I would just like to thank you all for the support I've been given over the last 2 months. I'm very appreciative. Please subscribe for more content like this. With that out of the way, let's get into the video.
I'm a baddie, baddie, pretty little risky baddie. 뭐든 될 대로 되라지. Catch me if you can.
I've just can't make bad music, can they? This is the 5th time in a row that I've has made a comeback that I love. Baddie definitely shows a different and new side of IVE that we haven't seen before. This comeback definitely wasn't for everyone, and I think the producers knew that while making this album. Baddie is probably IVE's weakest title track, but that just speaks more volume to IVE's music as a whole. Baddie isn't necessarily bad, it's just catchy. Yeah, Loved IVE and Afterlike were catchy, but they had a level of production that honestly, Baddie lacked. I do think that the success of Kitsch played a huge role in why they went for the vibe they did for Baddie. Both songs are out of the normal IVE sound and are the odd ones out. Just Kitsch was better produced. Baddie is punchy and bratty right off the bat, kind of like Kitsch. The issue with Baddie is that it is too different from Kitsch. Baddie is seen by people as girl crush, not Kitsch. The reason Kitsch saw such success was because it wasn't girl crush or anything, it was different. It was literally Kitsch. I think if Baddie followed that Kitsch concept that Kitsch had, the song would have been accepted much better. It still wasn't bad though. Off the Record was a complete mood change. Off the Record felt more like a Disney fantasy song. It was underwhelming at first, but it does take a minute to really understand and let the concept of Off the Record sink in. One thing I noticed with both Either Way and Off the Record is that they both have deeper meanings than most IVE songs. I think Off the Record is fun and adventurous, but still calm. Overall, IVE Mine wasn't a perfect release, but was far from bad. Freefall is something different from the normal TXT release. Comparing Freefall to Temptation shows how much more time was put into Temptation, as it had more of a story behind it than Freefall. Freefall wasn't necessarily cohesive, but that doesn't make it bad. Chasing That Feeling is a sturdy slice of melodic synth pop, but it's far from daring. I'm actually surprised how straight-laced and generic the song feels. It has all the right ingredients of a career highlight, yet constantly undercuts itself. Every element simply runs through the motions, tied to a curiously subdued energy that tempers the track's anthemic leanings. I'm not saying it needs a Sugar Rush-style tempo shift, but I keep waiting for something dynamic to happen within the arrangement. On the plus side, this straightforward approach lets the melody take form, unencumbered by K-pop's usual trip-ups. The pre-chorus is especially nice, creating a mini-climax where both the instrumental and vocal performance reach their peak. I would have loved to hear this energy amplified throughout the rest of the track. A killer remix could easily elevate Chasing That Feeling's spirit, bolstering its icy atmosphere with more oomph. Right now, it exists in a strange middle ground that pleases but never thrills.
Check the facts, go check that. Check the facts, go check that. Check the stats, go check that.
Fact Check is interestingly one of my favorite releases of this year, which I didn't expect. NCT 127 has always been known to me as the group that makes really experimental music. With me not liking many songs they've released in the past 3 years, I wouldn't have expected myself to like a release so much, but I do see myself listening to it, not really thinking about it. The song, at first, might seem like your normal loud construction song, but there is much more to it. From different beats and tempos, to vocals, the song just works. SM Entertainment really has done better music-wise this year. From ISTJ, to Get a Guitar, to Guilty, to Drama, to Chill Kill, SM has been doing better with making good titles and good albums as a whole. In an odd way, this song reminds me of Super M. Most people don't know this, but I absolutely hated most of Super M's discography, but it feels different with Fact Check. The song's biggest liability is the chorus. When you think of Fact Check, chances are, you think of the chorus and the dance moves that go with it are strong, because it's the highlight of the song, or the climax. Unlike some SM songs, Fact Check blends vocals and rap really well, which makes the song blend together better and in all, give a more pleasing listen. Overall, Fact Check exceeded my expectations and I love the song.
I bring all the drama, I bring drama, bring my girls in the back.
Where do I even begin with Drama? It's Song of the Year. I don't care what anyone says, Drama surprisingly didn't have to do with Nevis, which I was happy about because the whole lore thing can be very cringy at times, especially in their music. As normal, the vocals were amazing, especially in the last chorus. Ningning and Winter both had important ad-libs that set the last chorus apart from the rest of the song. Something that really surprised me was how dependent this song was on rapping. For a group like Aespa, they are really big on vocals, so seeing a title track of theirs rely on rapping comes as a big shocker to me. The only disappointment I had of the song was the chorus. Like most Aespa titles, the chorus focused mostly on repeating one or two words and then having one line that changes every so often. The chorus is the only part I can really suggest is repetitive. Something I noticed about the verses in Drama is that they are different from one another. Unlike in STAYC or Girls, the verses in Drama change drastically. It's a whole new beat and addition to the song until the pre-chorus, which still is somewhat different from the previous pre-chorus. Listening to Drama is like watching a movie, literally. You don't know what comes next, because something new always happens. Drama always has some new addition being added, as if the producers are building the song as they go. The music video itself is a movie. With a new lore, comes confusion and new theories. Like I said, Drama doesn't follow the typical Aespa concept, so it's naturally going to be harder to figure out the lore of the song versus other title tracks, because it's different from the usual. Is that what makes Drama such a good song? Maybe. Is it just because Drama is a well-produced song? Yes. Overall, Drama is the peak of Aespa, and one of the best releases of 2023 too. I don't make the rules. A wise person has said, if you want a cohesive K-pop album, go to Red Velvet. One of the interesting things about Red Velvet is their ability to make title tracks that stand out and catch the public eye. They've been doing it for years, for different reasons, like Happiness for being unique, or Ice Cream Cake for being questionable, or Zimzalabim for being cultish, or Psycho and Feel My Rhythm for vocals and taking a more classical, yet experimental approach to music. That's Red Velvet, and Chill Kill is no different. Chill Kill starts off like how it was teased, a calm, mysterious song. Then we get to the chorus. The climax is obviously near. It's not until the post-chorus where the climax hits. A whole new sound, beat, and feel is presented. A sense of playfulness and surprise really takes over the post-chorus. Then, like in every Red Velvet song, we go back to the normal, calmer sound. Knock Knock is probably one of the best Red Velvet songs I've heard. Knock Knock, to me, is like an early 4th gen throwback in a way, reminding me of 2019 K-pop. Underwater is that calmer, more vocally based Red Velvet song most people typically think of when they hear Red Velvet, a vocally based song. Another B-side I really liked was Iced Coffee. You know how you can just hear a song and it makes you think of the group who's singing it? That's what Iced Coffee did for me. Overall, Chill Kill as a whole is an amazing album. From the vocals, to the clearly well-produced songs, Chill Kill really shows that SM still has it in them to make good albums. Well, Stray Kids redeemed themselves, but I mean, what else should I have expected from them? That's kind of what they do every time. For those who don't really know what I mean, I did not really like S-Class compared to their previous releases. I said it felt underwhelming and lacked some aspects Maniac and Case 143 really did well on. Lalala is a big improvement from S-Class. In a way, Lalala reminds me of God's Menu and Thunderous. Compared to Maniac and Case 143, Lalala has a more loud and jut sound. Like Thunderous or God's Menu, Lalala depends heavily on the transitions from rapping to singing. Something that made God's Menu and Thunderous so good was the fact that the transitions from rapping to singing were very smooth and well placed. Lalala has this when it comes to transitioning from the verses to the pre-chorus. A good example is the transition from Han's rapping to Chan singing in the second verse. Han finishes his rap by echoing the last word, which fades away as Chan sings, making it smooth, unlike how it would sound if Han was cut off right at the last word and the Chan started singing. It's the small things like this that make a song 10 times better. Speaking of Han, he along with Changbin showed major improvements on their rapping skills, which is shocking to me, because they both already excelled in rapping prior to this era, so seeing them improve this really shocked me. Soonmin, Chan, and IN really stuck out with their vocals, especially Chan. Chan's vocals have really strengthened since 5-star era. He sounds way better and satisfying to listen to. Overall, Lalala was a huge step up from S-Class, and I'm satisfied with this release. Unlike with Stray Kids, ENHYPEN sadly disappointed me with Sweet Venom. For the same reason Bite Me disappointed me, the length of the song. Sweet Venom barely makes it past the 2-minute and 30-second mark, versus Bite Me, which almost hit 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't know why, but it seems like HYBE can take 5 steps forward with other groups, but when we get to ENHYPEN, we barely get that far. Sweet Venom honestly sounds like a song they got from those K-pop type beat videos people make. It feels like ENHYPEN gets the scarps or the songs you'd expect groups from HYBE that aren't as popular to get, and it's concerning. Is Sweet Venom a bad song? No. Is Sweet Venom underwhelming and forgettable? Yes. I don't know what HYBE's mindset for the group is, but it's not working out the best. I honestly get annoyed thinking about the wasted potential of ENHYPEN right now. Sure, they are really popular and one of the biggest K-pop groups to exist, but that doesn't mean they're being pushed to their fullest potential. Sweet Venom has a high vocal level, notes females normally hit, but Jae and Heesung hit them. That's showing their vocal ability, but you know what the issue is? The song is so short that they're basically singing the same thing the whole song. On the other hand, Still Monster was an amazing song. It felt way more complete and well produced, making it so that as much potential is being wasted. There are still some aspects of ENHYPEN's abilities being showcased. Overall, do I hate the comeback? No. Do I love the comeback? Also no. Do I think it's forgettable and something a new group would release? Yes.
Better, better, better. Better up, better up, better up.
I don't think a debut has made me so mad, happy, and disappointed at the same time. There are so many things off about Baby Monster's debut, from ENHYPEN being on an hiatus, to the song being a literal treasure and Blackpink reject. I honestly knew this debut was going to disappoint me from the second I saw the teaser for their digital single. I don't think many people will understand the annoyance I felt when I saw they were debuting with a digital single. We have been waiting for 4 years for Baby Monster to finally debut, and when they debut, not only do we lose a member, we also get only one song, Batter Up. Even though it's a good length, it feels empty and repetitive. The pre-chorus might be the best part of the song, which is ironic, because it's followed by probably the worst part of the song, the chorus. The chorus sounds like a Teddy reject. In fact, the whole song really sounds like something that wasn't produced by Teddy. As much as I hate some of the songs Teddy has made, I must admit, Teddy at least knows how to make a song that's at least somewhat relevant and good. Batter Up literally sounds like Boom Bay in its first stages of production, and that makes me so mad. The only thing that even made this song better were the girls themselves. Rami and Roar absolutely carried the first verse, Ruka and Aespa carried the raps, and Chiquita and Farida owned the pre-chorus. I honestly think if another group sang Batter Up, I would hate the song even more. On the bright side, Baby Monster is finally here, and the girls are very talented. One thing I like about the song is the fact that it still allows the girls to showcase their abilities. It doesn't completely disregard their abilities. Overall, once again, YG failed to give one of their artists a debut that isn't the exact same thing their senior group would do. Except for Treasure, Boy and I Love You 8. That's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know I was a little harsh with a few of these reviews, but it's nothing against the idols themselves, just the companies. Overall, October was an okay month. November 8. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and like the video for more content. Ivimolzz signing off.